pretending. Sounded like do re mi, like a zombie running. Show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed. You be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket. Cause I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl, it's not a toy. I'm the best out, sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada, go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close-up. Closer, closer, she be. Relationship is over, good to meet ya. When you're coming over, trying to put my hand around your itty bitty shoulder.
They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a ride. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a ride. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
Little really want acne. Look down, still doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne.
I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Madge try send me the addy. What's a right, then I left at the alley. Like Jay, you don't look too shabby. Jordy thing come from the valley. Like, I just wanna give me that.
Yes, I really want. Baby, she. I made that. I tell her. She wanna tell me she love me. I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her. Yeah, my little. Nah, she didn't want to hate me. She love me. Yeah.
Like Dre too forward, Dre too bait, Dre too nuff.
Like Dre too nice.
Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff.
Like I call you bluff.
Y'all think they're nice,
Y'all think they're nice.
You ain't buff.
Like you ain't buff.
You looking rough.
Like you looking rough.
So just give me the stuff.
Like give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like give me the love. Like I want something you got for me, baby. What's up? Baby, what's up? I wanna, baby, let me.
She don't know what I'm about. Let me give you a heads.
Let me just give you the.
Yo, Dre the best. Dre the best. Say it with chest. Yo. She ain't under the rest. No, she ain't feeling no stress.
No.
I'm like, come here, baby. Sit on my lap, run your hand through my dreads.
She not feeling me. Sit Felix, come like frenemy. Like Oliver Twist, she. Yeah, get separated, ready, we steady beat. Special miss, what's the recipe? I give her like forgive me eternity.
She want the best of me. And pray that she.
Pull it, that go, la Charlie. All these wanna party. She don't wanna with my squad. She wanna love on me on. She don't wanna love on nobody. No.
Yeah, I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, overthinking. Yeah, conversation. Yeah, complicated. Yeah, consequences. Yeah, people talking. Ain't got no patience. Yeah, just get that money. Get that yeah, and it don't matter how I do it. They gon' love or hate it. Yeah, I've been going through it. Yeah, got my mind racing, and they gon' have to face it. I'm destined for greatness. Yeah, I'm in first place. They keep trying to take it. Yeah. They get it.
On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At center, Kevon Looney. small. At the other forward position, Draymond Green. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. The shooting guard at 6'6", number 2, Josh Richardson. At guard, 6'3", number 3, CJ McCollum. At forward, 6'8", number 14, Brandon Ingram. At forward, 6'7", number 1, Zion Williamson. The big man, standing 7'2", number 00, Coleman. The head coach of your home team, and your New Orleans Pelicans.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. And for New Orleans, the forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum is out there with Richardson. And it's Coleman in at the 5 down low. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming month.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Cullen passes to Coleman. The score of the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guard.
Oh,
yes! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. turnover again by Golden State, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
For the 5th time in 5 shots, he remains perfect.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. On three-pointer, Wiggins, and the Warriors miss again.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pelicans. And the basket by Curry.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Got that one up quick. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can hold this start throughout the rest of the game.
Coleman, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
That's tipped. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Hits the three-point bomb. Coleman's got 19 points.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Unloads. The Warriors pull it in. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Curry can't get it to go.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Hands it from downtown.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Another steal. A 3-ball and another 3 for New Orleans.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Another steal. And he goes in for the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
It's Curry outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Curry. Can they get it? The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
That was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Another steal from 20 feet out, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Coleman, no good. The Warriors shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 47 points for the Clippers.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to there.
Pulls up on the elbow, and he connects with the jumper. Coleman's got 51.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Another steal. Can he keep it going? And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Again, what an avalanche.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And the shot goes in.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Coleman, and another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
The shot's good.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
Takes a three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Good. That's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. The tray connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. That one goes in.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Another steal. Beyond the arc. And good. There's another. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them. This quarter is special.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. From deep three-point range. And they're moving it up. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
And that log came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Hits it again. Wow. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And there it is for him.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Here's Coleman. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Another steal. There's the three. And another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Fires the three. Coleman gets the bucket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Another steal. From deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the three off target. From deep. Kuminga, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Pelicans fans, here's your
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jordan Poole is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Payton in at the 3. Here's Looney. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Picked away. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Coleman's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. From deep three-point range.
Just a solid performance on...
Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Three-pointer, and another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Deep, and yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. They recover it. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Now the pass to Poole. They get it back. Over Coleman. To the wing right side. Baseline J on the way. No good from Valanciunas.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss. You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Another steal. Here's Coleman, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Uncovered. Another one falls for New Orleans.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
He gets that one.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
And that one is stuffed right through.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And now the Pelicans on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And wasting no time in transition, really pushing the pace.
Another steal. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Another steal. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Warriors shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And they're able to recover. Payton from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by New Orleans.
You know, Richard, the one thing that jumps out at you about Gary Payton II is his incredible leaping ability.
Oh, man, he is an elite athlete. I love watching him rise up, especially because he's a little guy, as well as the way he uses his athleticism on the defensive end. It's what's made him such a valuable part of this rotation.
Offensive rebound, passes to Coleman, and he banks in the layup.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Valanciunas. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Payton from outside. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
From deep three-point range.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Poole. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Coleman trains the three-pointer.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Another steal. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Valanciunas. Chalk up two there. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range, Jay, more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass.
And here's Poole for three.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The Warriors shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Coleman, defended by DiVincenzo.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing minutes.
He takes it in.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. They're really on their heels at
of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green is checked in for Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Gary Payton. Thompson, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. 1:44 left to play in the first half. Here's Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down. Clearly a foul.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night, and he sinks the 2nd.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. Just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. There's 1:17 left now here in the 2nd. Curry kicks to Wiggins. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And it's Ingram missing. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Nance. Richardson's got his first basket of the night.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Williamson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Pass to Nance. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Green. Kuminga the pass to Green. Rejected by Ingram.
And great use of length by Ingram. Able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And stolen by Williamson. And that one drops.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, but it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Things were going New Orleans' way from the beginning, displaying the force of a tidal wave and some excellent offensive and defensive possessions. They surged their way to a 14-2 start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack. get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too. I mean, team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care. I mean, I'm out of here.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. But Quick has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Richardson is out there with McCollum, and it's Coleman in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Draymond with the assertiveness off the drive.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Williamson and the dunk by Williamson.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start. This guy is a high flyer, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Williamson against Green. And it's good, 2 points. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused. Starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
He can take over games. Draymond doing just that in this one.
Stephen Curry.
The Pelicans have gone a spotless 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Green slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Ingram outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Ingram's got 8 points.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
Curry, good.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Richardson for 3, and again New Orleans with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Here's Coleman, and another three for New Orleans.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Green puts up a deep three, and again it's the Warriors missing. Coleman gets the bucket. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans. Another steal. Driving in. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Poole's checked in for the Warriors. They double him with Green. Green shot on the way. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Richardson.
Another steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is
move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game. And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
Another steal.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Curry. He's got 19 from deep. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man. As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. Another steal.
A spinorama. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable. Here's Coleman. Nailed from three-point land. Coleman's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Pelicans. Another steal. Jacks up a three and got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Another steal. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. This one for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
From deep three-point range. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Larry Nance is checked in for the Quick. Golden State also making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Peyton in for Thompson. Here's Valanciunas. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The Warriors shooting just 34% from the floor. Sinks the triple.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Again, the Pelicans score.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Valanciunas can't get that one to fall. Here's Kuminga. That's it, coming off an assist from Payton. Kuminga's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Kuminga. 16 points for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Third team.
And he makes the first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti. And just like you want to see assertive basketball.
He threw that one down, Greg, so hard you could feel the strength over here. And good that time. Nance has got his second bucket of the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And he gets the bucket.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
And the dunk by Payton.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 11 points.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger. He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Fires from deep. Another three for Golden State. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here's Hernan Gomez outside. The Warriors shooting 41% for the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 33 points.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
CJ McCollum.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. The three for DiVincenzo. Buries the long-range jumper. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Richardson, good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Curry's shot is off. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he hits the jump shot. Richardson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Peyton. And it's Lamb at the power forward. Here's Alvarado. And easy 2 points on the layup. Alvarado's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New Orleans. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Team.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. It's McCollum on the wing. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Curry's got 38 points.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
The shot's good from Nance.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And he gets it to go.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Yes, that goes in.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Alvarado, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Josh Richardson. And Jones subbed in for McCollum. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Peyton. Rudy subbed in for Stephen Curry. Murphy can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
No good from Lamb. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Out to the right wing. Here's Alvarado. Bangs home the trifecta. Alvarado's got 7 now in this quarter.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
From about 16, count the basket. DiVincenzo's got 9 points now in just the second half. Hayes, offensive rebound, and then Murphy with the dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The shot that time not on target. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable. And he's shooting it at an an efficient player, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Timeout called the Warriors. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots in 7. There's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. Coleman, no good. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Iguodala missing. The Pelicans shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's Coleman. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal.
Warriors shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Kuminga, hits the jumper in space. Kuminga's got 24.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Here's Coleman, and another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The Warriors have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Kuminga, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Another steal. Coleman.
Oh,
nice finish.
And that one is hammered home.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the league will eventually become.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Oh, are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? He's got some serious nerve going to that finish.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself, could he, Greg? Huh? Had the space, has the hops, why not? The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. It's deflected. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Coleman. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Warriors with the rebound. From deep three-point range, and he recovers it. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
A spinorama. Well, you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360.
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable. Here's DiVincenzo. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Michael Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Over Alvarado. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Coleman, and again for 3.
Coleman. He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Another steal from deep. Fires for 3. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
Coleman. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from.
He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Coleman, the pass to Alvarado. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
There's Green with the 3. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Coleman gets the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. The Warriors shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. The offensive rebound. To end the drought, he can't hit that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
From past the arc. Oh, good on that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Quick. And it's Jackson Hayes in for Nance. And so here is New Orleans. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And here's Green outside. He's off on that one. Green's gone 1 of 4 so far. Jones, no one around him. And the Pelicans miss again. Hayes with the steal. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Oh, the steady defensive hand of Iguodala, exceptional at reading shooters and stifling. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Quick.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And it goes down 2 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, the Quick.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him. 52 seconds left to play here in the 4th. It's been a very successful stretch for him.
I mean, you are so right. This is quite a run they're on. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Coleman. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. 19 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Coleman. Connects from 3-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Feel me, co-pimp be lethal, crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Now go and ask the best rappers that they tell you he never lied. Yeah. Tenor talk.
Ang daming maiingay din sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. Matihilaw ang kanin to pag saan nagsasabi. Gandang umaga, haring araw, tulala sa kaning bahaw. Pangamoy na nabusog sa lumalapang alingasaw ng kalyet kairitang. Haliyang ininit lang, tiis lang anak sa parang minumog na sinigang. Pasok sa paaralan, ganun pa din pag-uwi. Kakilang taga-hiwalay ng dekolor sa puti. Puso na nagturo sa aking paano humingang malalim. Lumaki na gutom lamang ang di kayang kalabanin. Mababad man sa gawaing bahay, laging nangunguna. Pag nakahawak ng pluma ay nag-iibang anyo. Ani mo'y sinani, Badi Buddha, Shiva Garuda, Kristo Medusa. Dami ng duda, dumami din ang mga balahibo na mas pinatayo pa. Ang daming maiingay dun sa aming bibihira. Kung dalawin ang grasya at sariwang hangin. Sa dami ng bukang bibig, kung nakulong lang sa silig. Mikropono lang pala ang kailangan upang ako'y madinig.